Welcome into Good Day After the Show, streaming exclusively on WTOL 11 Plus. Thanks for joining us.
Yes, thanks for downloading. Tell your friends.
Yeah, please do.
So we briefly mentioned this earlier in the week. NBA we're there.
Full effect.
Yes.
Western Conference Finals, Eastern Conference Finals.
They're happening now. At the beginning of the playoffs, we showed the bracket, which I do think we have the bracket.
There it is.
And here's what's left.
Okay.
Now, in the beginning, what's left is very different than what we predicted.
Let me try to remember my picks, and
Yeah.
we'll start here. So I had OKC winning. I think I had Denver winning. I definitely had the Lakers winning. And I had the Rockets winning. I lost here, one here. Yeah, don't worry about it. My entire bracket was just all bad.
I picked Golden State for the West, but I did knock the Lakers out. So I had Minnesota going. I think this is what I may have had.
Oh, okay. So on the Eastern Conference side, remember I had Cleveland.
Yeah.
I wanted to see Cleveland and LA in
Yeah.
the finals. That didn't happen because they lost to the Pacers here. So I won that. I had the Knicks going, and I had the Celtics, and I can't remember what I picked, but maybe I was correct. I believe I was correct with the Knicks. Yeah.
Yeah. I picked the Celtics mostly just for my household.
Right, for peace.
But yeah, for peace. I was thinking it would be Cavs and Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals. I did pick Pacers over
The Bucks. Okay.
But yeah, the Bucks stopped there.
Oh, I like that. That was a good one, Amanda.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
So then
Okay.
I think I had Golden State and the Celtics in the finals.
So right now we have Pacers, Knicks, and OKC, Minnesota.
Yeah.
So this first game was an absolute blowout,
Yeah.
right? So I was hopeful to see it to be a little bit more competitive, but what we're seeing right now,
Yeah, this is the
look
first
at the
game.
clock here.
Look at this. Okay, this is Halliburton, right?
Yes, he steps back,
Look at this.
boop, nailed it.
In!
So that sent the game to overtime. Yeah, so what a game. So that was at Madison Square Garden in New York. And the Pacers ended up winning by 3,
Something like that.
2 or 3 points.
I think it may have been 3. I think it may have been 3. But this was a really good game.
That was an excellent shot. And remember, he pulled a similar shot like this in the Cleveland series.
Yeah, they hit a bunch of threes at the end of regulation because the Knicks were down by as much as 9 points with like a minute left in the game. So the Pacers came back and then got that crazy shot at the end to send it into OT. And then, yeah, as you said, they ended up
Pacers winning. So what I do appreciate right now about what's going on with basketball, we have like some brand new teams that we really never get a chance to talk about when it comes to the finals. Yeah, the Timberwolves, the Pacers, the Knicks. The Knicks are historically a bad franchise, right? So no one ever talks about them.
New Yorkers still love them, clearly.
Clearly. And then OKC, OKC hasn't been relevant since James Harden, Kevin Durant, and Russell Westbrook played on that team. And that was an expansion team. It's been a while. That was an expansion team from the Seattle Supersonics, which NBA, bring the Supersonics
I know.
back, please. Like the Sean Kidd.
They stole that team.
Gary Payton era.
Stole that
Phenomenal,
team.
right? But so right now, the way things are looking, OKC is going to be in the finals.
I think so.
I think this is a toss-up. I think this is going to be a better series. I'm hoping for the Knicks.
And I'm going to hope for the Pacers.
Okay.
Yeah, I lived in Indiana for a little while. I don't mind the Pacers. I've been to a Pacers game.
Okay.
So I think I'm going to go Pacers. And, yeah, I do think Oklahoma is going to end up winning. But Minnesota's got Anthony Edwards.
Yeah,
really good.
Yeah, but I mean, being beat by 30 points in a Western Conference Finals game, that's not saying a lot about their superstar.
No.
But I think the Knicks being in the finals is just good for the NBA and just good for basketball overall.
A lot of fans.
Yeah, a lot of fans, like, overall. And NBA players even call Madison Square Garden the Mecca. That's where they love to play. Like that, LeBron James says is one of his favorite places to play. Wow, right? And he's never put a home Knicks jersey on before.
Right.
So to say that's a place
that could be cool for games in the finals.
It has to be, and it brings a good energy to the NBA finals as well. I don't want to see the Pacers in the finals because the Pacers to me haven't been relevant since Reggie Miller, Chris Mullin, Mark Jackson. That's taking it back to the to the late 90s.
Well, and we know that if they do make it to the finals, Halliburton's dad won't be able to be in attendance. He got kicked out of that game.
Getting all up in
Who was it?
Giannis Antetokounmpo's face.
What's the name
the
again?
Greek Freak.
The Greek Freak.
Yeah.
Thank you. Can't say his name, but he's like here on Giannis, and he's like his arms are like, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm. So the MVP of the league comes from OKC. You want to say his name?
SGA. Student Government Association.
Student government. That's as far as it goes here, right?
Yeah, I can't say his full name, but it's quite the name.
I think with him being the MVP of the league,
you'll want him in the finals.
In the finals, you want to see the MVP be in the finals. I remember the year. What is his name? Joel Embiid.
Yeah.
He was the MVP of the league, and I think his team got knocked out in the first or second round of the playoffs. It's like womp womp.
He still plays, right?
Yeah, but he's like injured all the time.
Oh, no, bummer.
Yeah. So I hate that for him. Yeah. But yeah, like that year, he won MVP. I think he deserved it, but you want to see the MVP make it to the finals. I think that adds a lot of weight to winning that award.
Okay. All right, well, we'll see how it all plays out.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
You took a quick
Yeah, it was a quick trip. Quick trip to Nashville. You know, I got my...
We know how much Stephen loves country music.
Got my bolo tie tied up tight and country boots.
And his hat.
Clicking my heels.
I got to see this.
And my drink in my hand.
Mm-hmm. We'll take a look at some pictures after the break.
Welcome back to Good Day After the show.
Mm-hmm. So how was your trip to Nashville? I have never been. I've always wanted to go.
Okay, 7-hour trip, Amanda.
Not bad.
I suggest you go.
Okay.
I think it'll be a really good time.
I actually like country music.
You do.
I know you don't.
Me on the other end, not so much. But hey, I do understand that people love it. It's a very popular genre. It just doesn't touch my heart. So I hope you're not upset with that.
But your wife likes country music.
Yeah, she likes it.
Some of it?
She likes it. I think I've influenced her a little bit too. So.
Okay.
Yeah, so kind of getting her away
from it.
Yeah. I think she listens when I'm not around, but it's okay because she knows like every song. Like when she would hear stuff, she would be singing along.
She knows the words.
Yeah, so it was cool. So family gathering in Nashville. So it was really nice. So I do have some photos I want to share. Where are we pulling these photos? There we go.
There we go.
Okay, so this
Here's the lovely lady.
Tootsie's, which is a famous spot in Nashville.
Okay.
Like this is a landmark spot.
Is this where people perform a lot?
Listen, people perform everywhere on Broadway in Nashville. So this particular spot is 3 levels, Amanda.
Oh.
And they have a rooftop area as well where you're looking at hundreds from ground level. You're looking at hundreds of people up there enjoying live music.
Cool.
So you have live music there. You have live music on another level, and it just works its way down.
That's awesome.
And so Broadway is just flooded with folks.
And music.
Cowboy boots, Daisy Dukes, sashes.
Daisy Dukes?
Yeah, because
That's still a thing.
like bachelorette parties were like everywhere. I'm like, I mean,
everybody's getting married.
Everyone's getting married. So we made sure we took a photo in front of this place because it's so iconic. I have some more photos too. So this is Broadway.
I'm not seeing you in a cowboy hat.
No, and you won't see me in a cowboy hat. That's one of my nieces right there too. So I haven't seen her in a while. Hey, Kanaya, how you doing?
Hi.
So this was the iconic Broadway, founded to be really cool. It's a nice walking area. And then sometimes they were saying like they shut the streets down, so only pedestrian traffic. So that was pretty cool.
Now, is it a clean city?
Actually, yeah, it is. It is.
It's part of the reason I've never been to New Orleans.
Yeah, now New Orleans is a totally different beast.
No.
Yeah, so I call it the 3 Bs. You have Broadway, Beale, that's in Memphis, Beale Street, and Bourbon.
In Bourbon.
This is the cleanest street.
The cleanest one, okay.
So far. Now Bourbon smells like
there's some things
body
that happen.
odor and vomit, but that's a story for a different day. What else do we have here? I forgot what photos I saw.
Yeah,
so this, Amanda, is so beautiful. This is the Grand Ole Opry Hotel. So this is what we did, funny story. We wanted to check it out. So we drove over there, Gloria and I, and parking was $37 an hour. But
you're like, you hop out, I'll be right back.
But if you stay there 20 minutes or less, it's for the freezy.
Oh.
So what we did, we parked. Gloria set a timer for 15 minutes. We jetted in and we did a nice little loop. And this is a real garden inside of this hotel. So check it out. These are hotel rooms right here. So just imagine, right, an overnight stay here at night. This is well lit. You're just sitting out on the balcony. So our plan is 1 year to do an anniversary weekend down there.
That's nice.
Because I think this would be beautiful. They have waterfalls inside of this hotel.
Wow.
Yeah. So restaurants galore, all of that. I think I have another.
Do you know what rooms cost?
No, didn't check. But you know, when it comes to anniversary, what we do, we save for that. We can go to the next photo now, by the way, too. Now,
Soccer.
let's get to this. So this is the mascot. We went to an MLS game. Our first time going to a Major League Soccer game. It was great. Got tickets for $38.
Okay.
Not a piece for both of us.
Oh, okay.
And look at our seats. We were level 1. Row A, right behind one of the goals. So this is the Nashville mascot. So I'm taking a photo of him walking up, and you know what happened? He rubbed my head. He gave me a nice little head rub. Yeah.
What is that? Do you know?
I think like a coyote.
A coyote?
Yeah, I think so. But
that's my guess.
Let me say this. Phenomenal experience.
Okay, okay.
You should take.
Because I don't love soccer.
So I like it. I don't hate it. But it is great live. Check that out. So that's how close
you were right there.
Yeah. So this was the opposing goalie for DC United, and every time he touched the ball in any capacity, the entire crowd booed him. Yeah. So it was cool because being able to see that close, ball actually flew over our head at one point too, and soccer fans are some of the best fans in the world because they ride or die with their team. They're rowdy, they're banging drums, they're doing chants, they're booing people because, you know, the clock doesn't stop.
That's right. That's right. There's no
if you have your head down,
you're missing something.
You might miss the only goal. So guess what? No goals were actually scored in that. But
it was a tie 0 game.
But I was satisfied.
Okay.
I was satisfied because
it was just a good experience.
It was a great experience.
Be in that.
Yeah, so looking forward to catching an MLS game in Columbus.
I was going to say, that's our closest here. Yeah, all right, cool. Well, all right. A couple things to now put on my list.
Go to Nashville.
I'll go to Nashville.
Yeah. I checked out a few HBCU campuses too, Fisk University and Tennessee State. They were
beautiful.
It was great. Yeah. Some vegan soul food down there as well. Seafood.
You ate well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no bad food in Nashville, I'm just saying.
Okay.
It's good.
All right.
Whatever you like, they got
I'll have to add it to the list.
Yes, get there. It's 7 hours.
It's not bad at all.
I would suggest, though, just you and Mike, if you can.
Not a kid.
I just didn't find take Maggie, of course, if you want to do what you want to do, but I didn't see a lot of kid things.
I'm not bringing her into the bar.
No, like Maggie doesn't belong walking the Broadway strip.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, you could do it.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
I'd want to be able to enjoy myself.
Yes.
The way it's intended.
There you go.
Got it.
We did go into a bar as well too. No cover charges for any other bars.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And we were able to listen to some music. And they were performing country music, but they did do some pop as well.
Yeah.
So that was cool.
I think I'd be all for that, like listening to all of the live music. So
I can see you dressing the whole part when you go down.
Those boots are expensive. But I would probably line dance if I had a couple of drinks. Could happen.
I can see you doing it.
I know some steps.
You do?
I'm not doing it now. No, Tim.
There you go. That's it. Oh, that's pretty good,
flat
man.
Leather right there.
That's pretty good.
That's some line dancing.
I'm thoroughly impressed.
I have to go to Nashville.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
You do.
All right.
Check it out.
Hey, after the break, we want to get you up to speed on a teen baker who was on the show this week. He was so great. We didn't get to show you the final product because we ran out of time. We came really close, but we want to show you how his cake turned out. So stay with us. We'll show you right after the break.
Welcome back to Good Day After the Show, streaming exclusively here on WTOL 11+.
So earlier this week, we had a young man on the show. Braxton Harst is his name. we were so impressed.
So impressed with this young man.
Yes.
He's doing phenomenal things. He really is.
Baking some really delicious cakes. He's 13, student at Toledo Christian, just finished up school when he came on the show. And he came with his mom, which was really great too, because she's just like so supportive, and it was really great. But he made this like Oreo cookie cake. So the bottom layer was chocolate, vanilla chocolate, and then he did this nice frosting. And then he did this drizzle. What did he call that? I can't. Drip.
Drip.
It was a chocolate drip around the top.
I remember I tried to be like cool and hip.
Oh, and he was like, no.
He's like, no.
But he's made cakes for people. He's done some really, really impressive things.
Yeah, I believe People Magazine did an interview with him. Also Betty Crocker, Barbie, and some other
Pringles,
folks
maybe
too. Pringles as well. They've all reached out to him, and he's going to a school this summer that's high esteem when it comes to culinary art. So 13, and he's from Toledo.
Amazing cakes. I want to show you how the cake turned out. Let's show you how the cake turned out. Here it is. So here he's putting the Oreos on top, right? So good. And then he put a little bit more of that drip on there, and he put a little bit more of that frosting to make it all stick. And this isn't even the most elaborate cake he's done. He's done some crazy, like he did a baseball, he did all this stuff. I think it's Braxton _bakes on Instagram is where you can find him order cake.
What's nice is his mom, she said that this is his happy place.
In the kitchen?
Being in the kitchen. So now they have 2 ovens, right? She's been able to get all the equipment that he needs now. And people are reaching out to him. And he's received millions of views on TikTok from his baking videos of making these elaborate cakes.
He knows what to do. He's on TikTok, and he knows how to reach the people. And people are buying he said he could do it in like a couple days or something like that. But he's only been doing it for like 2 years and only selling for like a year. But his mom said they didn't even have a stand mixer when he first started. And they're like, you got to get that kid a stand mixer. So so you can help him out and order a cake and help him buy all those other gadgets and accessories.
I mean, you think about this for any special occasion. Like, this is the cake you want. Like, this is wedding cake material. And what's cool, it's a local teenager. He's 13 years old and he's doing this. Yeah, he does. He has a lot of drive, which I was really impressed with. He carries himself really well, very poised too. So it was nice to just see that, because a lot of times we see kids where it's hard for them to interact with adults. They're glued to their phones.
They're not used to it.
Right, but he's doing something and he's connecting with people in a real way. So it was
Congratulations. Cool. Keep up the good work. I did taste the cake because, of course, I tasted the cake. It was delicious. It was really, really good.
Lovely.
That 3-tier, I was like,
You know what? I challenged him after the show.
Oh, a dairy-free cake.
I said, hey, let's do a dairy-free cake. I said by June, so I can order one for my anniversary. That would be perfect. So he's working on gluten-free.
He said gluten-free, huh?
He's working on gluten-free at this time.
Maybe someday. But
I think
I'll tell you, that was so good. That frosting is sweet, but I love frosting. So great job, Braxton. Keep it up.
Yeah.
Very good. So we thank you so much for joining us for another episode of Good Day After the Show.
Yeah, really fun. Always nice to just, be casual.
Exactly.
Yeah,
tell you a little bit what's on our mind.
Yeah, a little bit more too, right? Yeah. Hopefully we didn't say anything crazy.
I don't think so.
Hopefully we did.
I did some line dancing. That was a little...
You nailed it.
I'm not doing it again.
Country music's always in your head. Go ahead, take it away, Amanda.
No, I'm good. Thank you for joining us. Tell your friends, download Good Day After the Show.
Do it.
Boot, scoot, boogie, heel toe, do-si-do. Come on, baby, let's go.
Have a good week, people.
Bye.